Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our 2 newly released books, Football, a Love Story, and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. If you like our video content and want to show support for Football Game Plan, stop by our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan and don't hesitate to drop a little something in the tip jar. It could be $1, $5, or whatever amount you would like to donate to Football Game Plan. Every little bit helps, and we definitely appreciate your support. I like that John Robertson gets very good velocity on his passes. He throws the seams, the slants, the speed outs very well, and it's tough for defenders to make a play on the football because it's coming out of his hands quickly and is getting to the receiver even quicker, so that way he can do something with it after the catch. Now, he may not necessarily have a quote-unquote powerful arm, but he definitely has more than enough to make these bang 8 throws as you see here versus Towson in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. He has more than enough velocity to get the ball anywhere he wants to on the football field. And this is the most exciting part of John Robertson's game, his running ability. This is a guy that will not just scramble up 3 to 5 yards and slide down. He has the speed and elusiveness, as you see right here versus Morgan State, to take it the distance. And when you have this 11-on-11 component to your offense, it makes you that much tougher to defend, which is why Villanova was a very tough opponent game in, game out for anyone they faced on the schedule. Situational awareness is key for any quarterback. It's one of those things that I grade heavily when I look at a prospect, and this ties directly into John Robertson's ability to make things happen with his legs. This was a 3rd and 8 versus Syracuse. He didn't panic. He didn't rush a throw. He just scrambled up and was able to pick up the first down a la Russell Wilson-like by sticking the ball out at the end to ensure that he got the first down. This is the type of quarterback play you want to see, especially inside the red zone. Another area where John Robertson excels is in the intermediate to deep passing game, and one reason why is the fact that he gets very good velocity on his passes, so he's able to attack different quadrants of the field on a consistent basis and be deadly accurate and have great placement on these passes over the middle of the field or down the sideline. Doesn't matter where it's located, he gets good velocity, the receiver catches it in stride and is able to make something happen after the catch. Again, just another element of his game where he excels. Looking at some of the areas of improvements for John Robertson's game, I think one thing he does a lot, and is because of the fact that he's a dynamic playmaker, I think he tends to leave the pocket too early when there's other options open down the field. A lot of times you want to take advantage of what you see open space, but there's guys down there working hard, receivers working hard to get open, and you have to find ways to get those guys the football. Also, I think he tends to hold the football a little bit too long. At some point in time, you just have to pull the trigger. This corner route is open deep down the field. Throw the football. You could have thrown the football 4 seconds ago. You waited. Now you make an incomplete pass, and now you have to get off the field. And another thing you see a lot with quarterbacks like John Robertson, the propensity to hold the football waiting for the big play to happen. Sometimes you have to take what the defense gives you and dump the football off short. Otherwise, you end up taking a sack like he did here. I think the best comparison for John Robertson's game is Jake Locker, formerly of the Tennessee Titans, who's now retired. I think when you look at Locker's NFL career in totality, I do think he was getting better. The light was starting to come on, and he was starting to put together some really good games, but he couldn't stay healthy. I do think Robertson is a better overall passer than Jake Locker coming out of college and what Jake Locker was coming out of Washington. So in my honest opinion, I do believe Robertson's arrow is definitely pointing in the right direction. John Robertson ended up grading out as a 5th-round prospect, my 14th rated quarterback in this year's draft class, the Walter Payton Award winner, which is given to the FCS top football player. The equivalent to the Heisman Trophy is a guy that has a lot of winnable traits, both on the field and also off the field.